I'm in the greenhouse looking to see things I need to go pot and get them separate stuff. Just like this tomato. There's 2 in there, and I'd rather that little one have its own pot. But these are my big white beans I planted, and they come up with dirty faces. I'll show you one. I told Bill they look like monsters. When they curl back up, it's like, oh, monster. Yeah. I try to spray them off, but every one of them does it. This had big wad of dirt. It really hangs on to the dirt. I told Bill, I said, they're so funny. It's like, sure, come up dirty. So I found this in here. This is gourd. It must have been in my soil because I was planting gourds, and they had the same leaf. Right, here's the gourd. First I thought it was a watermelon, and yeah, they look alike. So I need to get that separated. And these gourds are going down. They're really getting roots on them. I like that. I like gourds. So I'll probably take that in the sunroom and give them a different cup. But they're under there, and they're spooky when they come up. They really push the earth up. There they are. Dirty faced beans. Hey, are you ready to go to work? We got a lot of plants to swap out. What's the matter? Is something on your nose? Does that dirt get on your nose? You work too hard, Peanut. But I'm telling the folks what we got to do today. We got all planned out, don't we? Are you tired? You gonna sneeze? Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, Peanut? Okay, just a minute. So, this is what I'm going to do today. Got several tomatoes I want to put in their own pot. Of course, I showed you this one. Get that one out of that gourd. I love gourds. And then this one. And I got some cherry tomato over here. All these little tomatoes, they're for my future to bring them in this fall. And bring them in the sunroom and grow them. I'm going to bury the older tomatoes and put them out in the food forest. So, I had some banana peppers. It didn't take, so I'm going to try it again. I sure was wanting to go more of these. And then at the store, I was looking at their garlic. So I put them in this container with some water, and one of them activated. So I'm going to pull them apart today and put them in something. And I looked in here, but they didn't activate. But I'm going to go ahead and plant these 2. I was so surprised to see this one activate. There. Well, they'll be happy getting the ground. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do this morning. Do that. Yeah, I was trying to pull them apart, see if I can see any green in them. So I hope they'll take. So, my special one I want to put in a single pot is my Roselle Hot Biscuits. This is a very special plant. Hope y'all can check it out. The leaves, I just love eating the leaves. They're on the lemon side. They'd be good for a salad. But I just, when they get maturity, I just go by and pick some leaves when I walk by them. But they're just a very special plant. You can make Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid. You can look them up and see what kind of juice. They flower like a hot biscuits, but when they get through flower and they go like this and make a big old pod. Well, them things around that pod, you break them off and you can boil them up. It makes a nice red juice. So check that out. I don't think it's too late. It takes a long growing season for them, they say, but maybe next year you could grow them. And the seed is not hard to grow at all. These are the seed I grew last year. If you order them, they're a little bit bigger, but mine was small, but they still made some. So I got lots of them. And I didn't have to chip the end or anything to get them growing. I just put them in the soil and water them, and they come on up. But I want to can up some of that juice if I can get these big and bushy where they make a lot of them seed pods. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite out there to eat on. Look like the Roselle Hot Biscuits got nice roots on them. And I'm going to put them in the clear cup so I can watch them grow. And with the tomatoes I've been separating, I found a little pepper right there, little bonus. So now I'm going to get them in these cups. I'm going to take this out. I don't know what it is. It could be anything, because when I do my potting right here, I could drop seed, or it could be, because I reuse my soil so much, it could be something that drops seed. But anyway, I want to save it, whatever it is, and let it do its thing. Bill bought me these cups, and I got some clear cups, and I like them too. To me, I like them better than these because they got more room in them. I told him to get me clear ones too, because I like to see the roots growing through the clear ones. So he got them at the dollar store, not the Dollar Tree, but just a dollar store place. But yeah, so I gotta get busy, get these transferred. I got something else I'm gonna show you. I went and got some clippings of the Desert Willow tree, and on these I put them in sand, and there's no holes in the bottom of these because they do like water. So I'll wet them just a little bit when they get a little dry. And it looks like they're growing here. I just hadn't wanted to dig them up yet to see if they got roots, but I got plans for my Desert Willows. And these are just branches I had off of here, and this is in potting soil. So it seems like the sand keeping them a little wetter is better, but these are doing something, and I'll talk about them. Well, what I want to do with the Desert Willows, eventually replace them where I have my other willows in the food forest. Get them growing up and get them fairly tall, and then I'll start cutting the other willows down. The Desert Willow, you don't have to water it much, if at all. They thrive in heat and hardly no water. But they're always near creek or dry creek beds, so they're trying to grab water underground near them creek beds. But like the willows I got now, I do like them, and the horses like them. Donkeys like to eat them. But the Desert Willows, they have bloom out a whole bunch of flowers in the spring, and it just draws tons of bees to them, and I'm really interested in that. Plus it'll be more of probably more of a windbreak, because they do get tree-like. So I'm real interested in growing them desert willows. So we went out looking for a bunch of the trees, and we found them and got some clippings off of them. But I'm really happy with them. So the next thing I want to show you, Barbara brought it down. I don't know what it is. It's something. It'll be a surprise. So I'm gonna have to cut. It's some kind of tree. I think it has flowers. I think the bees like it. So I'm gonna cut that off. But there's lamb. Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting attacked by Bill. Hey, go on, get. No. So, yeah, I got a bunch of lamb's quarter. I'm going to put them in cups. I love lamb's quarters. Some people call them duck feet or goose feet. Like a duck walking, like quack, quack. But anyway, they can grow, especially with water, pretty big. And what's good about these, you can put them on salad, but I haven't done it, and I always want to. I never have, but you can dry these out and then crunch them up. What happens, they pull up a lot of minerals out of your soil. So these leaves are packed with minerals. They're almost like comfrey, but taste better than comfrey. Comfrey does that same thing. But yeah, you just cut them off, hang them upside down, let the process of drying them, and then you can just crunch them up. And they say get like a shaker on something, so when you eat your food, you can shake these flakes off, and you're getting a lot of minerals in your food. So that's something to think about. But they can go crazy. They put a whole lot of seed, ton of seed. And I got some that comes up in pots. They blow around in the dust, so you never know when they come up. But I do like them, and especially when they're that young, they're great for salad. But anyway, I'm going to pull them up and put them in them cups too. And so they're, let me see, I don't know how many there. Now here's something that's hooked onto this tree. Right there, that's what it's going to kind of look like. So I'm just going to have to wait and see what this grows up to be. I'll cut it off probably about right here. And then that way it can have its own pot. But yeah, I got to be busy today getting all these in their pots. Here's the lamb's quarter come up. I'm going to leave them there. And that way I could come out and just pick them to eat. And just like that one, I pick that to eat. This tastes like a green. Well, I'm going to leave them there. They're doing good. There's some clover right down there. Barbara gave me some seed. So, it likes that spot. So, thanks a lot for coming by and watching. Talk to you later. Bye. That's good. Looks like a fire. This is west from our house. And in that area is like wildlife. And the government keeps everybody out. So, I don't know if they got a burn going on over there or what. But you can see by the smoke the wind that's blowing. But that's how our government works. I wait for it to be windy and then burn. That's what I show you.